So gone. Goodbye. Welcome to another video, and in this video I'm gonna be installing some small things on the bike, or actually I'm going to uninstall some things on the bike. And what are those things? Well, the first thing I'm going to remove is this crap. You see this? That's a reflector. That's a ugly ass reflector. That's mandatory, as I learned for the Euro 4 rules. I thought they were only about exhaust emissions, but there's a few more things in there, including the reflectors in the front forks. I think they're absolutely ugly. I also think they don't really add much in terms of safety, so I'm going to remove them. That's something else I'm going to remove. It's that ugly ass sticker that says read the instructions manual, duh. And don't ride the vehicle if you don't know how to ride the vehicle. So it's ugly and it's going out. That's what I'm going to be doing on this video. I'll show you how to remove the sticker without leaving any residue. It's very easy. And I'll show you how to remove the reflectors, which is also very easy. Alright, so let's remove these ones. How do we do that? It's very easy. You just need a big ass wrench, and you put it here, and you unscrew. You take out this big ass bolt. So here it goes. Done. Done. Next on the list of ugliest crap they put on a bike, and that we are definitely going to remove, is this stupid sticker. So what does it take to remove that stupid sticker? It's very easy. First of all, you need to look fabulous, so go ahead and fix yourself. Second, when you look all neaty, you take the hairdryer and you heat up the sticker so that the glue melts and it just peels away and leaves no residue. Let's do that. So I'm not gonna talk while I'm doing it because the hairdryer will make a lot of noise, but it's very simple. You just need to heat up for a long time. Make sure you hit all the corners, you hit the middle, do it gently. There's no tank under this, so don't be afraid of really warming it up. You're not going to ignite any fuel or anything like that. And when you think it's really hot, when you can hardly touch it, then you just peel it, and it should come out nice and easy without any residue. So let's see how this one goes, the little one. It's coming out. I see it's still some residue in there, so I'm gonna keep heating it. So as you may see, there's still a lot of residue there. I don't know if it's because of this matte paint. I never had any problems with this method. One way to remove the residue is just use the sticker itself and pull off. And it just pulls the residue with it, although it shouldn't stay there. Oh, it's really hot.
A few minutes later.
So as you can see, there's a lot of residue still left in the tank. This is after warming it up, and the easiest way is to just use the sticker that you just removed and keep gluing. residue, as you can see. There's some finger markings and some oils from the skin, but otherwise it's perfect. And I would like to show you some mods that have been done at the dealer. I didn't install them, but I would like to show them to you. One of them is this GPS support, right? This is from the TomTom, but then this plate that connects to the triple clamp is from Yamaha itself. It's an official accessory. There's a lot of different holes in the bottom so that you can screw different GPSs or GPS units, and this is a neat solution. It's nicer than the RAM mount. The position is great, I think, and it's a very easy to install and looks nice. The other thing I'd like to show you was installed in by the dealer. This is the comfort seat. That's comfort for the rider and the passenger. So they're a set of two. You can buy just one or just the other. And then on top of that, this front one also comes with the option of being heated. So I bought the heated option only for the driver, not for the passenger. And this is connected to the electrics on the bike. This is what the dealer installed. And they've also installed a button here on the right side of the dash to turn on the heating and turn off. Right now it's obviously off. And let me show you here, hopefully I can do it with one hand, is the front seat with the electric connections. You can see the wires are there. You can disconnect them if you want, but it's not really something you do every day. So this is the connections for the on-off switch and the power for the heated passenger front seat. So now we are starting to get to the interesting part, which is actually getting on the bike and installing stuff. Like I mentioned, this is the battery tender connector, where I will connect the battery tender to keep the battery fresh when I'm not riding. I need to connect these directly to the battery, and on the previous bike I had these hanging out of the bike. But what I realized is that I never connect outside the garage, of course, because if I'm outside the garage I'm riding, so I don't need to recharge the battery. So there's really no need to have it so accessible outside the bike, and it looks a bit ugly. So what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm gonna keep it inside the bike under the seats, because when I'm in the garage there's no trouble at all just popping the seat out and connecting it, and it looks nicer. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to disconnect the battery. Of course, first remove the seat, disconnect the heated seats, the battery, make this connection and put everything back together. It should be 5 minutes. This is the bracket that adjusts the seat height from low and high. And this one, if you see on your bike hanging, this is the connector to the diagnostics computer on Yamaha. So the dealer uses this endpoint to connect the computer and check if everything's okay on the bike. Can you guys still see? Barely. Ah, shit. I thought I was gonna miss this. I was gonna lose this inside the bike like the other time. I would be so furious with myself. Okay, so the positive is connected. Let me put these cables neatly back where they were. You can leave it hanging like this to connect the negative. The screw engaged. Yeah. Keep it a bit loose so I can move the cables around still. So that is done. Well, I like the result. Let me show you. So you see here I connected the positive. There's the negative. Cable is swirling a little bit and then it just goes. under this plastic piece and it ends up here, which is already the back seat for the passenger. This is the end of the front seat. So the final step is to reconnect the heated seat. This is always easier than disconnecting. I'm trying to not pinch the cables under the seat. I just need to pop the rear seat out to connect the charger. So that concludes the install of the battery tender cable on the Tracer 900, and it's not a hard job. It took a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but it's all good. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you on the next video where I will be installing the film protector for the dashboard. See you later. Bye.